100,000 years ago, a group of humans huddled together in the dark, shivering under the cold, staring at shadows flickering across a cave wall. The wind outside howled like a beast. They had no fire, no shelter, just each other in the endless wild. One wrong step, one careless moment, and life could be gone. Can you imagine the fear, the hunger, the endless uncertainty? Yet in that fragile moment, something miraculous happened. They discovered fire, a spark that could warm their hands, cook their food, and push back the dark. That small flicker was more than light. It was hope, and it changed everything. But even with fire, survival was a daily battle. One wrong hunt, one sick companion, and families could vanish overnight. What would come next? As time pressed on, humans began to plant seeds in the soil, unsure if their efforts would grow anything. The first farmers didn't have supermarkets or kitchens. Every meal was a gamble, every harvest a miracle. Slowly, little villages rose from the ground, each home a fragile promise of safety. People could finally rest without the constant fear of predators. They built tools, homes, and communities. Life became a little more than survival. It became creation. But with creation came responsibility. Who would guard the fields? Who would watch the children? And what would happen when neighboring villages crossed paths? Then came empires. Towering pyramids scraped the sky, massive roads connected faraway cities, and human ambition reached dizzying heights. Imagine walking through the streets of Rome or gazing up at the pyramids of Giza, feeling the weight of thousands of lives that built them brick by brick. These were people like you and me, dreaming, sweating, loving, fearing. The achievements were breathtaking, but power always attracts conflict. Roads carried traitors and ideas, yes, but also armies and whispers of war. What would happen when these empires collided, when ambition turned into greed? Centuries passed, and humans began asking new questions. How does the world truly work? How can we make life better? A man invented the printing press, a simple machine that spread ideas faster than any messenger. It was like opening a window and letting knowledge flood the room. Suddenly, people could read about discoveries from faraway lands, inventions, and stories of heroism and failure. Knowledge became power, but power can be dangerous. What new worlds would this power open? And could humanity handle it responsibly? And then, in just the blink of history, the last 100 years arrived. Cars raced down streets that horses once ruled. Planes soared through skies that eagles claimed. Humans sent rockets to the moon and began mapping the secrets of our own DNA. Life changed faster than anyone could imagine. Great-grandparents who once struggled to see a moving carriage now watch rockets lift off into space. But with all this progress comes a haunting question. How far can we push before something breaks? Will our cleverness save us, or will it betray us? Every era is a story of risk and hope, fear and triumph. Every human who came before us, hunters, farmers, builders, thinkers, left a spark that still burns today. And now, as we stare at our own world, filled with wonders and dangers, one question looms. What will we leave for the next 100,000 years?